Hey, Ann Laughlin with Beacon of Hope's Women's Outreach, and I'm still working on Journey to Faith, which is my book that I had published before it was finished because I thought I was dying. In the last video, I was talking about being allowed to go to the lake anytime I wanted to when I was a kid because we lived so close on it, and we didn't have many rules. But when there was a rule, and we followed it the best we could, and well, I don't recall actually lying to my parents, but once or twice, and once was going to church for the first time, because we weren't allowed to go to church. So I claimed I was going swimming. Yep, kids will do anything when they think they're doing something good, doing something right. Well, learning about Jesus Christ was right, but lying about it wasn't right. So anyway, we are still on chapter 3, and I'm still trying to get this video down right and be able to read at the same time. Let's see, where am I at? Well, I was just getting home and trying to cover up that I'd gone to church. And I was trying to avoid the trouble. I need to find what church I should belong to over these years. I went to different churches to hear what different kind of belief or faiths were out there. What I learned that was most important to me, and I do mean me, is that was the 10 Commandments. 10 Commandments is a fundamental guide that believing Jesus died for my sins and baptized stood for me believing my rebirth out of sins through my faith in Jesus. I believe in God's plan of redemption, and now my faith in God and Jesus Christ helps me keep going whenever life feels like I'm in hell again. I am grateful that God provided me with a plan. My journey through the different hells has just strengthened my faith. And that's the end of chapter 3. And ironically, I have not hit my 5 minutes. Well, that chapter was pretty important because that is when I did learn about Jesus Christ from another kindergartner. And I still talk to her to this day. We live in different towns, but we're still both in Missouri. And even though I was in the Navy, I went away and come back, she's still a good friend as far as I'm concerned. So hey, out to you, Bernadette. Bernadette was the daughter of a couple missionaries, and her teaching me about Jesus Christ on the playground of an elementary was pretty impressive to me. It made an impression. It made a difference. It taught me that there's a higher power. It taught me that if you have faith, that you can overcome anything. Those lessons I just kept building upon, and I'm grateful for those lessons. So, and again, that chapter, even like I said before, I had this book published before it was finished, working on the revisions, and I'm not reading it as it's been revised so far. I'm reading the original publication. This is my first original copy, and it's the only one I have, and I keep a hold of it for my dear life. And I wished I could explain that one, but not this moment, not today. Just know that you don't have to be a victim. And you're not alone. Crud happens out in this world. And it don't matter if you're a good person or a bad person. Bad things happen to us. But it's up to you. It's up to you to make a choice up here and use the strength here to help you. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in your higher power. And you don't have to be a victim. It doesn't matter what they're doing to you. It doesn't matter what your health problems are. The strokes, heart attacks. I got bit by a stupid tick that gave me an Rocky Mountain spotted tick fever. That sucker almost killed me. That's when I started having my heart attacks. What mattered is that as long as you have faith, that you're strong enough, you can come back from anything. Just remember that. I'm praying for you. God bless.